Hey everybody, Mike Evans from 4GK Martial Arts in Patchogue. This is going to be our free daily martial arts challenge for kids between the ages of 10 and 14 years old. For this challenge, we're going to use a drill from our Elite Skills curriculum. This is our more advanced teams, but I'm sure your kids will be able to follow along. We would normally be working on our rhythm skill today, which is our ability to follow a pattern of movement, always moving forward, and not letting things get in our way or break our forward motion. We're going to use something called the machine. A machine is just something that keeps plugging along. It doesn't care, it just keeps going. To do this, we'll need 3 separate techniques. The first, from our guard stance, is called a jab. It's just a punch with the front hand. We want to make sure we put a little hip into it and keep the opposite hand up. The second technique is another punch from the backhand. This crosses our body, so we call it a cross. So I'll go from my jab to my cross. Now you'll notice that the heel comes up in that cross. So I'm just going to follow with a roundhouse kick, snapping that leg out. Now we're going to follow this pattern again and again and again. So you're going to go jab, cross, roundhouse, jab, cross, roundhouse. And it's really helpful to say it, and I'll show you why. You're going to set yourself up a course. I have one laid out here that's about 15 feet wide, but we could in theory use my whole yard here. What you're going to do is start at one end and just throw like a machine a series of jabs, crosses, and roundhouses until you get to the other end. When you get there, it doesn't matter that you've hit the end. You just turn around and go backwards. I would time this out for about 2 minutes to keep the activity going, then take a small break and repeat that 2 more times. This is what it looks like. So if I start at one side, I'm going to throw a jab, cross, roundhouse, jab, cross, roundhouse. Now some people are going to want to use the opposite hand. At that point we want to just take a break, take a breath, reset our minds, and then continue the motion. Mistakes don't get in our way. We just train ourselves to reset and keep going. When you do this, you want to move as smoothly as possible, so we don't want to punch and then a punch. We want to just keep flowing with really good rhythm. Remember, our goal is to get that heart rate up, so even though we're working smoothly, try to increase the intensity and speed with which you're able to do it. If you want a real challenge, try doing it backwards. You would step, roundhouse, cross, jab, and work it all the way backwards. This really challenges the brain because it's not a natural way of moving. Have fun with this, and remember, if you are a member of our school or you're a friend of the school in one of our parents groups, we want to see those pictures and videos of your kids working on this. Have a great day.